All right, all right, all right. We're back, baby.
What's going on, everybody?
The Blow Your Mind episode. We both had things happen recently that blew our minds, like super cool things that we wanted to discuss with you. I mean, mine is actually, it's just hilarious because it was wild. That's all I'll say.
Well, I can't
but I'm
wait
gonna
to
let
hear
you
that.
lead off. Yeah, I'll close down the show because
Sure.
mine is ridiculous as always. But you had something to share with the audience and me. You gave me a little snippet.
There's
but,
one tiny
yeah.
thing I want to share with the audience, but the one thing I mainly want to share with you because I think they'll know about it, at least my friends and family who are gamers. The thing that I want to tell the audience about that you probably don't know about is I'm mind blown by the fact that they are coming out with another Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and
I
the
didn't
chick.
know that.
Yeah, they just announced it earlier this week. It's coming out in 2028
Really?
with Brendan
I
Fraser
like those-
and the chick returning.
I like those movies.
I
Yeah.
love at least the Brendan Fraser ones. They are fantastic.
Do you know offhand when the last one was made?
Oh goodness!
It's
like
been a
with
while,
Brendan
right?
Fraser
Yeah.
that was 2008.
That was a long time ago, right or wrong?
Yeah,
So it's probably going to be 20 years.
I wasn't even a teenager, I don't think, when that
Holy
movie came out.
They did one with the last one was they didn't use Brandon Fraser, correct?
Yeah, it was Tom Cruise. That movie sucked.
It was Tom Cruise. I don't even remember.
It was a reboot, and it was supposed to start a universe, and it flopped. And I rented it, and I hated it.
I don't remember that movie, and I usually
It sucked.
I see all the cruises.
It was supposed to start a
Wow.
universe called like the Dark Monster universe. It was
Yeah.
going to bring in other things like I forget.
That's
but
hilarious, though. I don't remember Cruise being in a movie.
I remember even seeing the trailer. And I'm like, what the hell is this movie? It's like I don't
remember that.
But yeah, Mummy 4, I'm excited for. I'm sure if anyone hasn't heard about it, there's the news. And the chick from the first two is returning, so I'm excited for that. And then you, given our love for this film franchise, John Wick is getting a video game.
It's one of my favorite film franchises. It's definitely, all the movies are in my top 20, which is amazing because every single one of the franchise is in my top 20 movies of all time. You guys can't see, but this is also my movie room where we film the podcast. I got like some of my other favorite movies. I just realized when I came up here today, because we haven't been in here in a while.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the one thing I need from my barn is some John Wick memorabilia.
Yeah.
Because I love it so much. So I'm going to find something and we'll put it up somewhere around here.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's the one thing I don't have. I'm going to look, actually tonight, I'm going to look, if there's any like posters or somebody's got something cool. But anyways,
That'd be rad. And
I
then,
digress again. But yeah, the video game, Nick had shown me before we did the pod.
Yep.
It looks unbelievable. I'm not even a gamer. You are.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, the ending of the ad for the actual game, I don't care if it's a spoiler or not. I'm just going to say
It's a trailer. Who cares?
Because I love when he says that in the movies. He goes, yeah. Yeah, it's such a cool character. I don't care. It's a guy thing because I described.
And that's actually something we should have brought up in the first episode, in the first segment when we're talking about like what happened. There was a crucial thing that we didn't even, not a crucial thing, but something really eventful that happened that Morgan probably would have reminded us. We went to see Jay Farrow live.
Oh
at
my
the comedian.
God! I can't believe we
And
forgot
the
about
reason
that.
why I'm bringing this up, okay, first off, great show. Jay, the opening act was great.
Fantastic
He
show.
was great, and then Jay was great. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, first I forgot to bring up in the first segment, so
It's okay.
But also, I don't know if it was like a joke or he actually meant it. I think he meant it. I think it was genuinely a real story. He was talking about when he met Keanu Reeves on a plane or something like that. And he basically said, it's funny, I mean, there's a little bit of truth to it, is Keanu Reeves is John Wick in real life, minus the killing.
I forgot
because when
about
he
that.
said, "Hey, you're Keanu Reeves," and the way he said like that, yeah, he sounds like that in real life. Apparently,
that was hilarious. I remember that part of the show.
So it's
Because
like
he goes, he turned around and he goes, yeah, and he goes, oh my, Jay Farrell, meaning Jay Farrell goes, oh my God, he's John Wick. It is John Wick. Like
it's very true. Very
oh,
true.
that is hilarious. I totally forgot about us going to the show and the reference in the show to a John Wick like incident between Jay Farrell and the actor Keanu Reeves.
He was
cool.
fun. Like I love Dave Smith. Don't get me wrong. And we saw him at the same place we saw Dave Smith. That was Cleveland Hilarities.
Yeah.
But oh my God, this dude. Dave Smith made me laugh really hard, but this dude, oh my, he was insane with his impersonations. I think my favorite one of all time was the Donald Trump one. That one was.
It is.
When it comes to Trump.
My favorite was
Bill Clinton.
he's got a above average Clinton. He's got a fantastic Trump. In my opinion, his one impersonation, his impression, is so spot on. You can't tell the difference. Is Denzel Washington, who's one of my the Equalizer. That's another film franchise.
I love the Equalizer trilogy.
Yeah, but I mean he sounds exactly like Denzel. You can't tell if you just cover your eyes. You can't tell the difference. all right. You know, like he does it. It's perfect. So that was a lot of fun. That show was great.
It was a lot of fun.
I can't believe we forgot about that. We talk about going on a merry-go-round. We started talking about the John Wick video game. We ended up on Jay Farrell. That's why you gotta love the American Fan Podcast. You don't know what the hell you're gonna get.
We don't write half of these shows. I mean, you write out.
I write
stuff,
but it's because
like, we'll say we're doing something, and then we bring out something that we forgot to bring in.
It morphs.
Yeah, it morphs a little bit, but I mean, you know that did
but
tie
we always
into.
We always.
But the
come
thing
back
is, it does
to,
tie into the video game because
100%.
of him saying at the end of the gaming trailer, and excuse me, guys. I'm just really fascinated by the fact that they're actually coming out. Now, do I think this is going to be the best video game in the world? I don't know, because as a gamer, I'm like, okay, it looks fun, but it looks like, it looks like a AAA company made, but it doesn't look like it was all like, you could tell it was made by people who made the franchise and maybe by some people who like John Wick. I feel like there's more potential, but it looked great.
It looked
and
great.
I'm definitely gonna get it.
I'm
gonna get it.
I'm not a
There
gamer,
is a John Wick game already, but it's not very like, I don't know.
You know how great a video game, the potential of the game is. When I'm not a gamer at all. I haven't played video games since I was a little kid. I loved Pac-Man. I played Pac-Man like every day of my life.
Pac-Man's awesome.
Age like 12 or 13. Miss Pac-Man. Then I got fascinated with Miss Pac-Man. I think that's when my dad was like, okay, it's becoming a little weird. You're walking around talking about a video game chick. So he's like, I want him to be involved with real women. So, that's it. We're taking out the video games. No more video games. Wow. We're going to start them on baseball, get them started on sports. But anyways, I know that is cool because when you showed that to me, I want to play it. I want to play. I don't know how to play any of the new games.
Day one, when I get that game, you're gonna be over at my place. I will bring it over here if I have to, but it's gonna look nicer on my TV.
You're gonna see it on camera.
Oh no! I have an even better idea. Which is? Come over to my place, and I will stream that game live on this channel.
Oh, that's even better.
We should do that. I have internet because you don't have Wi-Fi, so I gotta take this home and upload the video.
It's all right. We'll film an episode over there. I like that idea. I think that's a great
stream
idea.
Yes, so that should be a thing. Whenever the game comes out, we are going to stream that live.
Wait a minute. I just want to answer to the audience.
Oh,
my response to his idea. Yeah. So stupid. That's my favorite all-time thing when he does that.
So that's my mind-blowing
That was
story.
your mind-blowing
Actually, here's
story.
a real mind-blowing. It's the fact that we just planned something. I didn't plan this. I didn't think to straight
That's a
up
great
lie.
idea. No, that's a fantastic idea.
Could pick up the channel a little bit.
We are gonna like definitely do that.
See, this proves the authenticity of the podcast. We're just here to talk and brainstorm some ideas. Stuff that I didn't even think was going to come
cool
up.
stuff to the forefront, get it out in the open, and discuss. That's why we're not right, we're not left, we're in the middle. We just want to like talk about.
We're just people. That's it.
We just want to talk about things that involve our country, hence the logo. Culture today. And how we can make it better and how we can get information out there so people get talking. That's what mainly me and Nick want. We just want communication between people. I mean, I think that's one of my main goals. All right, mind-blowing event. Here we go. Are you guys sitting down?
Oh, no. I'm a little scared. I don't know what's coming, guys. I don't.
Oh, nobody knows except it's all right here in this contorted, distorted brain of mine. No, this was hilarious. So, I did a musical bingo gig, and most of the time, the gigs that I do trivia.
Is this the one I went to, or is this a different one?
No, this is a different one. This is the one that was down in Akron. Most of the time, I mean, I shouldn't be admitting this is even better. I'm admitting on camera. Most of the time, when I get paid for these gigs, they just pay me cash, so I don't have to pay taxes. Well, this place, we won't say who it is. This place gave me a check, so I had to go cash the check. I mean, I usually get paid with gift cards or, just straight up cash, or it's
sure,
set up on the internet. The one venue it's set up on the internet where I just submit like an invoice after a month. But yeah, this one here was like, well, because they only hire me here and there, they paid me with a check. Reason I tell you this is not to incriminate myself with the IRS. I'm already in trouble with them. I never pay taxes with my other companies. So, hey, come and get me. Here it is. Here's the logo. Here it is. It's the barn in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. American F.A.N. podcast. Lock me up. If you're not gonna lock up all these people in the Epstein file, come lock me up. It'll be a lot easier for you. So I go to the bank to cash a check, and I see this woman go into the bank ahead of me. So, I mean, and appeared to be attractive. Not necessarily my type, but, I mean, very attractive. I did notice her, and there was...
She's not your type, but she was very attractive?
Yeah, I tend to, it's the Latino or the Asian...
Sure.
Like a more brown, tan skin. This was blonde hair, blonde hair, white skin, white chick. Maybe I was traumatized. No, let me rephrase that, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a maybe. I was traumatized by the last blonde, blue-eyed chick that I dated. Oh my God, she tried to ruin my life, but that's a story for another episode. Maybe we'll do that in the future. We'll just every week. This one tried to ruin my life by doing this. So I'm in the bank. I follow her in. Turns around, and says, "Hey, Fletch, nice to see you." And I it's happened before, but for different reasons. I didn't know who I was talking to. So I'm like, "I'm sorry, do I know you?" I was signing the check like you do at a bank. You go up to the counter before you go up to the teller.
Yeah.
You just, sign the back of a check. And I'm like, "Hi," it was like a Seinfeld episode. I know you didn't watch the show, but it was like,
yeah.
I'm acting like I know who I'm talking to. I have no clue of who I'm talking to. I was like, "Oh, hi, nice to see you," and she's like, "How have you been?" And I was like, "I've been great." I was like, "Yeah," and then because you're nervous, so I take the check. I was like, "Hey, I got paid. They pay me to host trivia," and I tried to go off on a 2-minute conversation about trivia shows. And then, I don't know, something just came over me. I had no idea who the hell I'm talking to. and I had to go do a trivia show for a bunch of senior citizens. So I was like, I don't know, I was just in a mood of, I don't care. You know, I don't care. Why are you trying to like not be offensive by saying, hey, sorry, I just don't know who you are. You know, could you give me your name?
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I go ahead and I go, you know, and I do this a lot. If I think somebody's BSing me, I do this a lot on dates. Put my finger on my lip, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I don't remember your name.
Right.
I don't remember. You know, I apologize ahead of time. And she's like, oh, it's Stephanie. And I'm, okay, now it's still not ringing a bell. Because I'm going through my Rolodex of Stephs that I've known in the past, all the way back to high school. And I'm like, oh, I can't place that. That one passed away. That one, I don't know. I hope she's passed away, but no, it's not her. Interesting. And so I just again, I didn't beat around the bush because I had to go to do another trivia show. I'm sorry, I'm still not placing it. It's a guy I went to high school with, Steve. Now he's Steph.
Oh my!
So you want to talk about a mind
Holy
shit! It's a blow your mind episode. So I'm standing there, and now I'm like this, and I'm like, okay, now I mean you transition to. I'm happy for you. Like, I didn't say it out loud, but so much thought, so many things went through my brain at the same time. But I'm like, I checked out Steve walking into the bank. I look, because to me, it's Steve. Now it's registered. This is a guy I went to high school with. I looked at Steve's ass. Like, well, what? Oh my God. What is going on here? I know it's Steph now. I know it is Steve. So I haven't had that happen firsthand. And it happened, and I had a wonderful trivia show because at Valentine's Day, there's one guy that attends my senior citizen trivia, and he always has in his little pie, he wears a top hat, and he always has vodka. And I said, Maury, today's going to be a good show. Let me see the moss that you have on you. Half of that lemonade was vodka, and that was it. So that's my blow your mind story.
Wow.
I have never had that happen. I don't know if anybody in the audience has been in that position where
I probably have
somebody recognized you, meaning me, but had transitioned to a different gender, and I didn't know who I was talking to. And then when I found out, I was like, I felt kind of awkward that I had looked at them, their body, but to me it's still a dude. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Hey, I mean, but I'm glad they took, because if Steph would have asked me out and said, hey, here's my number, let's get together sometime, and never told me who it was, I'd probably be on a date tonight with Steve. So, I mean, not bad. I mean, not my cup of tea. Blonde hair, blue eyes, whatever, doctor. And I don't think Steve or Steph will ever watch the podcast. I didn't have that much interaction. I just, said, oh my God, nice to see you. And she left. He left. They left. So, I'm going to hell. And we're getting demonetized. Well, guess what? YouTube, no one's paying us anything to put this shit out there. You see this barn? I built it with my own 2 hands.
No, you want to talk about going to hell.
No,
I love
the
meme that you sent to the group.
Oh no. You should tell everybody what I said. It was so wrong, but so right in a way.
Oh my God. The perfect shirt doesn't exist, and then it just shows.
It shows 2 blue people with Down syndrome, and it says Avatar. It's so wrong on so many levels. So somebody sent that to me, so I can't be blamed for perpetuating the madness. Somebody sent that to me, and I know who you are in the audience, so I couldn't help. The first thing I did was first fall off my chair because I started laughing so
I think
hard.
that made it even funnier when you said you're going to hell and you fell off your chair.
I laughed on the floor. I'm still on the floor with my phone, and I did what any normal human being would do. I'm sending that to one of my best friends immediately. So I'm not gonna
Just know I love dark humor. That's why I like Jay Farrow. That's why
I'm not gonna sit there and say, you know what? As a better person, I'm not gonna forward this to another human being because it's wrong. No, that's the first thing that went through my brain. I gotta get this to Nick ASAP, stat pronto, and that's exactly what I did. It was really wrong. Between that and the Steph, they incident, as I'm gonna call it, last week was traumatizing. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we're going to.
I think so.
That was a freaking blast. I'm so glad we got to get these out, guys. So
because I mean, there is one more story, but it involves a married woman. She's Indian and she wants to have intercourse with me.
That's it.